Hey yogis, welcome to My Yoga Time. I'm Nicole. Today is another short yoga snack which is especially suitable for in the morning, but of course you can practice at any time of the day. So when you're ready, we'll come onto all fours and we'll begin in our puppy pose. So keeping those hips up nice and high, trying to create a right angle through the backs of your legs and extend the arms in front. So option to have those arms straight, hands as wide as the mat, or bring the elbows a little closer, hands into prayer above the head. Be sure to rest the head on the mat. And if you can't meet the mat with ease, use a block or a towel underneath. Begin to feel the breath creating space in the upper body. And let's follow your next inhalation out of the pose. So returning to tabletop, from here we'll move into a low lunge. So bring your right foot forward and take those hands up to the knee. So here I want you to feel like you're pulling this left knee forward, dragging your right heel back. Gently lift the heart. And you might even like a little resistance between the hands and the knee. Well done. Release those hands down now, lifting up your left knee, moving into a twist. Take the right arm up. Press the feet away from one another, keeping the back leg strong and straight. And placing right hand down to the mat now, we're going to lift up into a three-legged downward facing dog. So take that right leg up and back, pressing into the pads of your fingers. And then coming into our pigeon pose, right knee behind the right wrist. Lengthen your left leg behind you. Now, if this is not an option for you due to knee or hip ailments, lean off to the right, bend both legs. So create a right angle through the backs of both legs. Left thigh, right shin parallel to one another, and you'll fold off over that right knee. Otherwise, you're in your full pigeon pose, back leg nice and straight, folding down when you're ready. You might like to make fists with your hands to support the head. Keeping your jaw relaxed. And breathing into the lower back, the outer hip. Follow your next inhalation out of the pose. We're going to return to your downward facing dog. You might even like to just briefly walk out those legs. And then when you're ready, stepping that left foot through, let's find the low lunge. Take the hands to the knee. So you're trying to bring those feet a little closer together here. It's as though you're squashing the mat. And deepen the back bend by deepening your breath. Lower the hands down now, lift up that back knee, move into your twist. And here, just gently turn your right shoulder in towards the knee. That's going to deepen the twist in the upper back. And lower left hand down. Taking that left leg up and back for your three-legged downward facing dog. And then transitioning into your pigeon pose, knee behind the wrist, or of course lean off over to the left and bend both legs. When you're ready, folding down. Follow your next inhalation out of the pose. This time we're going to lean over to the left as you swing your right leg around. So taking the right leg out on a 45-degree angle, placing the sole of the left foot to the thigh. If this left hip needs support or the knee, pop a block up underneath. We're going to take a side bend here, so lifting up through the left arm, leaning over to the right. So letting the hand land wherever it is. If you are close to the foot, you might like to keep the palm facing down today. Push the web of your thumb into the foot and pull the foot back into the hand, so you're creating a little lock. Or if you can go lower, maybe bring the back of the palm to the floor, option to take a mudra. And if you're here, you're going to push the arm into the leg, leg into the arm. And take the breath into the sideways. Next inhalation, lifting up, left hand behind you. Let's send those hips forward. And return to your seat. So we'll change sides now. Bring your right leg in, take your left leg out. When you're ready, leaning over to the left, taking your preferred variation with that left arm. And of course, if your right shoulder is in any sort of discomfort being overhead, just take that hand to the low back instead. If you're straining through the neck, look down instead of looking up. And gently press your right foot into the left thigh, allowing the back to round a little. Follow your next inhalation out of the pose, right hand behind you, taking that little back bend as you inhale. And then exhale, take a seat. So we'll take the right leg out now to the side, only here for a few breaths. Option 1, you'll stay upright. Option 2, if you've got that range of motion to come forward, you can take the hands in front. Either staying upright or maybe lower down to the forearms. Keep a little downward pressure through those heels. Keep the toes and the knees pointing up towards the ceiling. And let's inhale to come up. Use the hands underneath the knees, help them come together. And coming into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. So we'll turn the palms down, connect index finger and thumbs, and just rest your hands on your knees. Closing the eyes. Feel as though you're leaning back just a touch. As you inhale, feel the breath descend and the navel expand. And then when you pause, start to tone at your base. Ladies might like to lift through the pelvic floor. Draw the lower belly in. Maintain this tone as you exhale. And then as you inhale, be soft, relax. Feel the in-breath descend and the out-breath ascend. Let's bring our hands to prayer now. Raise the hands to the third eye center for clarity of thought. Lower the fingertips to the lips for purity and honesty in our speech. And hands to the heart center for love and compassion in all that we do. Thanks, yogis. I hope you enjoyed that short yoga snack. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel, and not just my channel, but any yoga teacher that you watch on a regular basis. It's the best way to support free yoga on YouTube. Have a lovely day.